What's up, guys? It's the coach, Mr. Bond, Mr. Big Overnight. All right, guys, I'm always grateful to come on here and I appreciate the support for the persons who, comment and give me feedback. So, with that being said, if you do like the video, give me a thumbs up, save, share, and subscribe and follow to the channels. All right, so it's a very important topic and it's kind of more critical because it deals with a very important matter such as that deal with our families. Who is to really blame for the single mother epidemic? And it's crucial to note, and I've been talking more about it, advocating for men to stop helping to create more single mothers, and there are different, pendulum swings to the pendulum here, and some men would blame women, some men would say men, or some women would blame men, some men would blame women for this epidemic. But for me, I speak from a Christian perspective, and I know that God created men to lead. And it just shows the breakdown of societies, especially in first world countries, Western countries, such as the US. For a very long time, I've seen it, even when I was coming up in the church, that a lot of people were turning away from God. And that's where how you can tell that we were going to end up in problems. You can, and as men, and especially black men, we can always play the victim card and blame the white man for the systemic racism that affects us while we're in the situation. But as an entrepreneur, my mindset is like this, if you're born in a poor family, that's not your fault. But if you die broke, that is your fault. So I'm telling you, if you know the things I had to go through just to get to this level, you would find a way how to win. Growing up, I had a very, very good safety net with my parents, and that's why I have to protect them, regardless of how I feel or what I might go through. Mothers need some kind of protection. Even though the system, for some strange reason, especially in America, it recognizes when a woman says she wants a divorce or she doesn't want to be with the man anymore. But there are conflict resolution skills. There are ways how you can rectify the situation. And I'm going to talk about a lot of these incidents. And I'm going to see how we can kind of see eye to eye, because here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's the children who suffer. It's the children who suffer. And we want to see that stop happening. All right? So with that being said, we're going to talk about this. And hopefully we can see it decrease. But I'm going to read out some interesting statistics I received from this organization called Valuetainment. And it may appear racist, but I kind of understand how black people and black women are suffering the most from this. Here's the thing, man. You see, when you reject God, it's almost like God leave you up for the devil to just attack you. But anyway, let me go into this. So the family, they made a breakdown of the American family, which says that by ethnicity, provided by the visual capitalists, most of the 7.3 million single mothers in the US are in their 30s or 40s and lack a college degree. And they ranked it by statistics saying that, unfortunately, the least from this racial spectrum, because that's how they do it in America, they like to specify the racial groups and make comparisons. The Asian community is the lowest, with 8% suffering from the single mother epidemic. The white community next with 14%, the Hispanic community with 25%, and other races are 31%, while the black community have the 47%. And I'm not surprised, because there's so much things that affected the black community, and slavery did not do us any justice. Coming out of that period of systematic racism, it didn't really do us any justice. And if you have a group of people where the men can be easily incarcerated and be stereotyped or be trapped to go into jail, prison. There's no father in the home. Mothers don't have access to a working man to bring home the bacon to help take care of the family. They're going to crumble. And I don't know who's going to make America pay for all of this done to the black communities, but I can understand why there's so much anger, you know, and being that I wasn't born here, and I realized that there's a lot of hatred within many black communities. I've been in New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia. You can see how lack of funding, lack of jobs affects the communities. If you allow communities to crumble and there's no institutions where they can get a good job or a good career, they will crumble. So it's sad, and unfortunately, and I'm not even that political in America, but the Democrats are to be blamed for all of this. And it goes even to saying that they help with majority of the abortions. A lot of the black girls, they commit abortions because they're like saying, there's no father to help me take care of the kid. Why am I going to put my body through all of that? So there's so much things affecting our community, my community, and I deal with mostly black people. Not to say I have a problem with any other race, because guess what? I want the money. But the reality is that this is a serious problem and we need to talk more about it, because I know there are black men in America, or there are men in America who want a woman, who want a girlfriend, who want to get married, but there's so many social problems and barriers affecting that. So you make your pick, you comment on the video, who do you say is to blame for the single mother epidemic? Regardless of the race, I gave you the statistics. I love Valuetainment. They provide such good content. But for me, hey, men, we gotta be more responsible with the girls that we are, with the women that we're choosing to be the mothers of our children. I am for marriage. I am pro-marriage. I am benefiting from a marriage. My parents are still married 42 years now, and I advocate for marriage. So reach out to me. Let's talk about it. And if you are able to, you want help, message me on Instagram, Mr. Big Overnight, and let's have a talk about it. Email me, mrbigovernight@gmail.com, because we want to see more couples coming through. We want to see more marriages coming through, because marriage is a beautiful thing. So despite the core system, the American system, the first world culture, there are ways so you can work with your significant other. Like the video, give me a thumbs up. Shout out to you guys. Take care and stay blessed and keep up with the videos. Peace.